have not gotten that wrong. But she's from Cheaper Technologies, and Cheaper Technologies on the 29th of August were able to get to participate now in the Uganda Securities Exchange stock brokerage business and the Securities Central Depository Agency. And so today we are going to just unveil Cheaper Cash to you. If you have not known what their products are, this is the time to actually get on so you can learn more about Cheaper Technologies. You're most welcome, Miss Christine.
Thank you, Anthony.
Yes, I'm very glad to have you. I've always looked forward to meeting someone from Cheaper Cash because of the nature of the business at Cheaper Cash. How is Cheaper Cash?
Cheaper Cash is good. Yes.
So how, there's a lot that has been going on recently. And let's start our conversation with your recent enrollment onto the Uganda Securities Exchange. Okay. What was that? What was happening then?
So on the 29th of August this year, it was a ceremony to admit us on the Uganda Securities Exchange as a stockbroker. Yeah. But in the financial market, we are known as a trading participant, but the public knows as a stockbroker. So that means that we can buy or sell for individuals who want to invest in the local stocks on the Uganda Securities Exchange. Yes. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Most people know Cheaper Cash as a fintech or as a company that does money transactions, as a company that now we know one that buys stock abroad. What are these different segments of Cheaper Technologies, and how many products do you deal in? Okay, so maybe to give you a brief background. So Cheaper Cash was started by two gentlemen, Ham Serunjoji and Maijid. Ham is a Ugandan who stays in UK, and Ham is a Ghanaian. So their aim was Ham Serunjoji is a Ugandan. Yes. Then the other Majid is a Ghanaian. So they started this fintech to chip away at the problem of financial inaccessibility, and today you can access these financial services from your mobile phone, really, on an easy app called Cheaper Cash. So you can send money locally and globally, easily, safely, and affordable. So like I have mentioned, you can send money. So we are a money movement institution. We are licensed in every country we are in. We are licensed. For example, we are in about 9 countries: UK, US. In Africa, we are in Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, South Africa, Nigeria, and Ghana. And in every country we are in, we are licensed. For example, in Uganda, we are licensed by the Bank of Uganda for money movement payments. And also we are licensed by Capital Markets Authority, the one I've just talked about, to be admitted on the exchange as a local stockbroker. So among the other products we have, apart from money movement, we also have global stocks, like you've mentioned. So we have partnership with a broker in the New York Stock Exchange called Drive Wealth. So with that partnership we have with them, anyone in Uganda can access global stocks, over 6,000 listed stocks on the New York Stock Exchange for as low as just $1. Yeah. So you have the app and you can access all those global stocks. So we also have other products like discounted airtime. So now we have the local stocks that you can buy as Ugandans and even foreign investors. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, we're looking at all these products, the diversification really is very key here. I'm seeing, you're looking at money transactions, stock brokerage, and foreign stocks, buying foreign stocks, and so on. What is the motivation behind this? And what was the motivation, at least, of the founders to actually get engaged in such business?
The motivation is opening up global opportunities to everyone in Africa and across. Like I've mentioned, you can send money. Yeah. I can send you money at zero cost from my app to your app or to your phone at zero cost.
At zero cost.
Yes, I can send you money at zero cost from my app. I can send someone in Kenya money from my app. I can send someone in Tanzania, in UK, and if it's an outside country like UK, it will show me how many dollars someone will receive when I'm sending them this amount of Uganda shillings. Yes, so it was to open up global opportunities, but also make financial services accessible in a manner that is safe, It is easy and it is very accessible. Yes.
That zero cost, because now we've had several institutions through which people can send money, like Western Union, MoneyGram, and so on, and people were charged hefty costs, the hefty costs on transactions. How are you able to actually cut these costs?
So, like I mentioned, that was because these two founders met actually at the university, and they found it hard because they were studying in the outside abroad. So it was hard for their parents to send them money. So they thought about a solution to that. So that is where this was birthed.
Yes.
Okay. So with this app, you can send money locally in Africa everywhere by use of an app. So, like you said, it's a financial technology company. Yes.
Wow, that's very interesting. Tell us about the buying foreign stock. Where did this idea now come from? Because as you have said, the idea was we are finding difficulty in sending money abroad and so on. Now, how did it come about to think about helping people buy stock abroad?
So it was about global opportunities, opening up financial opportunities to the people, to the local person. There are so many people that do not actually hold bank accounts. Okay, there's so many people that are unbanked. So if I have my money on the app or mobile money, I can put it on the app and send it to someone. I don't have to go to the bank. So if I have that app, I can invest in a stock. I really don't have to get a plane and go abroad and buy stocks in Apple, in Amazon, etc. So the way they made money movement easy, they are opening up financial investments, financial accessibility to everyone in Africa. So I can be in a remote village. If I have my smartphone, I can invest. I don't have to look for a stock broker to go to their offices. And on this app, when you buy stocks, you will find all the information you would find in a brokerage firm. For example, you find the price trends, how a stock traded in the last 1 hour, 2 hours, or in the last 10 years. So all that information is there, the price movement, your portfolio, your statement, information about all the companies that are listed here. So it was opening up global opportunities to the normal unbanked people.
Cheaper Cash app must be a huge app. I don't know how much space it takes, but definitely that's a lot to handle. But then you see, buying foreign stock. I think what you're saying here, you had one stone, two birds. You say if we can transact money online and people can exchange money, why can't they invest with that money abroad? Now. We understand that stocks in the United States are not cheap. You're looking at Amazon stock and all these other big companies. They really cost a lot. Just one stock like this.
Yes, true.
How are you able to make them affordable to the local person?
So we do what we call fractional stocks. This is buying a piece of a share. In Uganda, you wouldn't buy a piece of a stock. So you have to say, if I want to own shares, I'll definitely buy a whole share or more. So
they're cheap.
Yes, but you mentioned they're affordable. So, but you've mentioned the global stocks are in dollars and a bit expensive. So we have done what we call fractional stocks. You take a piece of a stock for as low as $1 equivalent. So if I have 5,000 on my app, I can buy a fraction of a stock in Apple. I can buy a fraction of a stock in Amazon, but that doesn't stop you from buying a whole share if you can afford. So you can keep accumulating for as long as you really want to invest, and then you can keep accumulating and your portfolio grows. So you can have 10,000 in about every stock. So you could say I have 100,000, but you have over 10,000, 10 stocks, 10,000 in each stock. Yes. So you buy using your Uganda shillings on the app, but it is converted into dollars. Even your portfolio will show in dollars. So your portfolio also show you every day if you open your app, if you have gained, how much you've lost, and even dividends actually sent on your app.
Wow, that's
yes,
awesome.
when they declare dividends, they are sent directly to your wallet, so you don't have to get dividend warrant, go to the bank and bank your check. No, it is as easy as holding the brokerage firm in your hands.
When we talk about foreign stock, especially on the New York Stock Exchange, usually these companies have indices. They're mostly listed in indices. You're looking at the Dow Jones, you're looking at the S&P 500, and all these other companies. The tech companies have their own
funds.
Yes, exchange-traded funds. Do you also venture into these?
Yes, they are quite a number. They're actually quite a number. So we have individual companies, like you say, Netflix, Amazon, etc. But they're also what we call exchange-traded funds. So this is a collection of different stocks in a sector. For example, if I'll use the local example, there are banks that are listed on the Uganda Securities Exchange, DFCU, Bank of Baroda, Stanbic. So if you really don't want to take a risk and say, I'm buying one bank, and you want to buy the whole industry or the whole sector, so what you do is buy an ETF, exchange traded fund. It's like if you're going to buy fruits, you're either buying like as what we call a salad. It has so many
fruits, different
so it is a collection of different stocks. So it's also sold. You can buy them at the same, in fractions at the same amount, equivalent to $1 local currency.
That's beautiful. So the least amount is $1. You start with. That's around 3,800.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, that's very.
And the commission is actually small, just 1%.
1%.
Compared to the local one that is 2.1%.
Yes. Do you get commission on the stock or commission on the dividends and all these other things that come in?
As brokers, as investors?
As the
investors.
As the brokers.
Of course, that is the commission that is charged. That is where all the brokers really that deal on the stock exchanges and through commission that is charged here. But the investors gain in different ways. One, it is a capital gain. So if you bought your stock that is at let's say 100 shillings, and after some time to grows to 100 shillings, that is capital gain. If you sell out, you definitely get more than you actually put in. But also there's also dividend, what a common man would call interest. If a company performs well and then they give back to their shareholders, it's called a dividend. And this dividend directly comes in your wallet. They also show you how much tax you have been charged in the wallet.
Oh, that's beautiful. When we declare dividends here in Uganda, we know that usually the companies call an annual general meeting, and the shareholders have a vote and say, okay, this is okay. Do you have that leverage for shareholders to participate in AGMs and so on?
You actually, when you're being onboarded on that investment app, you have to provide your details, email address, etc. So usually when there's an AGM, you actually send financials.
Wow.
Yes, I have received invitations to AGMs, so you can attend online. You really don't have to move to London you don't have to move to where the company is to attend their AGM, and you're given all those lists of what is going to be done in the annual general meeting, the directors they are voting in. You have all the privileges as if the company was actually locally listed.
Here in Uganda. Wow, that's very beautiful. This app you're talking about, how do I access it? Is it on Google Play Store and other Apple stores?
It's on your Play Store. Just go in your phone, in your store, and just download. And you say, I'm opening a new account. You provide your details, you take a selfie and your national ID to actually prove that you're Ugandan where you are. Very simple and seamless.
No need to go to your company.
You do not have to come to me. You do not have to come to me.
Wow, that's very beautiful.
And if you need actually if you have any queries, there's an icon for help, so you can always chat customer support on the app. Everything is on the app.
Wow, that's beautiful. Before we even talk about the local stocks, I think it's a very wonderful opportunity that you're providing to Ugandans as well, to be able to buy some stock on the foreign stock exchanges. Before we come back to this stock here, I would like you to give us a few benefits that you have found with cheaper cash from other financial technologies or other service providers. What are some of those advantages that cheaper cash provides on the edge of others?
Being a fintech?
Yes.
Like I've mentioned, all our products are really advantageous to the users. For example, I've said we have discounted airtime. So when you go on the app, you can say, I want to buy airtime. So you will get a discount that will be created to your wallet, your app wallet. Like I've said, you do not have to go to New York to buy stocks. You can use cheaper cash app to buy stocks. And the commission, it's just 1% at an affordable price. If you can get 5,000 every day on your app, why wouldn't you buy a stock? I mean, why wouldn't you own Apple? Being a shareholder is as good as I am part of this company. I have a vote that can be heard. And also I have also mentioned that the free movement of money, as in I no longer send mobile money or using my mobile. I have to use cheaper cash. It is to any telecom number, Airtel, MTN. Even if you're in Rwanda, you're in Kenya, I can send. I just tell you download a cheaper cash app and I'll send you money in an instant, safely, very easily and effortlessly. So all those are advantages on cheaper cash.
Wow, that's beautiful. Now, before we go into the break as well, you could maybe break down also a little bit or more on what people need to do, the step by step, because someone might get the app and they might be lost where to start and how to transfer the funds onto the app and so on.
Also, after you've downloaded your app, there will be just 2 questions. One will be, do you have an account already, or open a new account? So it's straightforward. If you do not have, you open a new account and they just ask you questions. What is your surname, all those, your address, where you stay, etc. Then and after that is done, this is where we call invest. So you tap on that tab below to verify your account. The verification requirement is just a selfie, which you can do anytime, and then upload your national ID, and then you just tap on your profile to find out if it's verified or still pending. It really takes 5 minutes to a day, really, for it to be verified. And on the same app at home, on the home page, you need to add cash or cash out. So when you want to create your wallet, you have to have mobile money on your number, so you just create the wallet. And it's free. There's no cost on crediting your wallet. And then after that, when you have funds, you can always tap on invest, and then all those number of stocks, over 6,000, are brought in your face for you to choose. If you tap on Amazon, you will see the price trends for 1 day, 1 month, 1 year, for all the history you want. And also, they'll also show you the information about the company. It is in the app. You don't have to go and Google about Apple or Amazon.
Well, that's very beautiful. We're going to take a very quick breather. I'm still with Miss Christine. She's from the Cheaper Technologies, and these are people that are, of course, getting now into the stock brokerage business now here in Uganda. But we have been talking about their business abroad. They can get you stock from abroad, and she has just told you just need to download the app, and the rest is history. We are taking a quick breather. When we return now, we talk about the stock in Uganda. What new do they have for us on the stock exchange here in Uganda? Stay with us. We'll be right back.